What's up, YouTube? So I'm just making a video about dumeril ground boa care. They're not that well known as pets, but they're also they're not extremely rare. And I can't really find that many videos of them on YouTube. I can find feeding videos, but not many care videos. So yeah, I'm just making this one. So as far as dumeril's cage setup, you need a 20-gallon tank. You can show the tank. It's pretty messed up because she tried running away. But a 20-gallon tank, a hide, a water bowl. I got a really big dog water bowl because by the time she gets to be a full-grown adult, she's probably not going to need a bigger one. You need plants like this in order for her to hide, and also a hide. They do burrow, so if they do that, then you might not even need a hide, but you should always get one just to be sure. As far as temperature range, you should put it on the hot side of the cage. Don't ever let it get higher than 92 degrees, and don't ever let it get lower than 78 degrees. And you can see the snake here. She's about a little under 2 feet. I didn't measure her, she was a little bit curled, but I got a pretty good measure on her. By the time these guys are full-grown adults, they're going to need a 40-gallon tank. However, because she's a female, she might get 7 or 8 feet long. So actually, I might need a 60-gallon tank. I don't really know. So yeah, feeding, as far as right now, she eats hoppers. You can see her on the ground. She eats hoppers because her stomach's about that wide, and it's about the same size as a hopper. You should feed any snake, really, something the size of their stomach, not their head, because they can stretch out their jaw. So, really the smallest they'll ever eat is a fuzzy. You should never really feed them pinkies, because they're never that small. But, hoppers is what I feed her right now. By the time she gets to be 6 to 8 feet, she'll either eat jumbo rats, or she'll eat guinea pigs, maybe rabbits, but I don't think she'll get that big. I know one person who has a dumeril's ground boa, and his is 7.5 feet, and I really hope that she gets to 7.5 feet, because that would be awesome. That would just be so awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about feeding. Just feed them something the size of their stomach once a week. Oh yeah, actually I missed something about feeding. They have horrible feeding habits. Probably half the time you try to feed them, they won't actually take it. I've had her now 2 weeks, and both times I tried to feed her, she would not take it. So, yeah, sorry. So, they're not great beginner pets for that reason. They do require, specific eating time. Usually, don't feed them on different days of the week. Try to feed them on the same day every week. So yeah, and the next is shedding. Them being boas, they are not great with shedding. You can't, I don't know, can you see that on the camera? You can't really see that on the camera, but they still have some patches, and one of her eyes is still faded. I don't know, it's this eye, I don't know if you can tell the difference, especially since she's not cooperating. So they do have really bad shedding. Just give them a bath. Keep the water between 75 and 85 degrees. They'll swim around, and then it'll be really easy to just peel the skin off. So yeah, that's all you really need to know about shedding. Don't ever actually feed your snake while they're in shed, because if you do that, apart from not taking it, they might get really pissed off. Alright, cool. So, as far as breeding goes, I don't know much about breeding these guys, but I do know that they give live birth. And the males and the female, you gotta introduce them while they're young, because otherwise they'll probably fight. So, and she's wrapping around my hand right now. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, biting. Boa constrictors, apart from the Kenyan sand boa, pretty much every boa will bite you when they're young. She's no different. But you just gotta hold her once a day or every other day, and they really will stop biting very soon. I've had her 2 weeks. She's bitten me twice. One of them was because of feeding, and one of them was just because she's a bitch. So, and if they do bite you, I mean, it's not the end of the world. They'll probably forget about it the next day. There's a way to pick them up so they won't bite you. Here, assuming that she'll let go of my hand, I will show you. I might get bitten trying to put her down. There we go. Alright, well, she's definitely probably not going to. Let's see. Alright. Apart from with confidence, grab them from the middle. Never too close to the head, because then they might think that you're a predator, and they might start getting defensive and bite. And that's usually how you do it. Show confidence, don't show that you're afraid, and don't also be too aggressive. If you're afraid, then they might think you're a predator and you're being cautious, and they might either bite or think that they're in charge. If you're too aggressive, then their immediate reaction will be to bite, and you know, you want to get bitten as little as possible by your snakes. So, or at least that's what I want to do. I don't like getting bitten. Yeah. Females get about 8 feet, so 40, 60 gallon tank. They like to burrow. They don't need anything in their cages as far as, like, vines or anything. If you want to do it just to look cool, you can, but you really don't need it. Lights, I do a 75 watt bulb, red, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, she's like looking up, that's weird. Also, in the future, me and my cameraman, who is filming, obviously, well, I don't know about him, but I want to breed ball pythons. Not going to say what kind or anything like that, because I want to keep it a surprise, but I might, and I'm definitely going to breed these guys. I don't know about my friend, but I'm definitely going to breed these guys. And, you know, sorry, piece of shit skin. Definitely going to breed these guys. I'm going to breed ball pythons. Not going to say what kind of ball pythons. Well, obviously one is regular, because I want to keep it a surprise. And when I finally have babies, or get the new ball python, I'll make a video and show you guys. And, let's see if there's anything I missed about the dumeril. I don't think there is. So this is Coco, and if I missed anything about dumeril care that you want to know, send me a message or comment, and yeah, peace out.